Eduardo doesn't remember Martin Taylor's apology after suffering vile broken leg. Eduardo doesn't remember Martin Taylor's apology following a horror tackle that left the Arsenal icon sidelined for almost a year. Eduardo, 39, suffered a devastating leg break during the 2007 8th season against Birmingham City. Blues defender Martin Taylor went steaming into a challenge with both feet off the floor and hacked down the Brazilian goalscorer in just the third minute of the game. Taylor was instantly shown a red card for the shocking tackle, which, for Eduardo, resulted in a compound fracture to his left fibula and an open dislocation of his left ankle. And despite going to visit the Brazilian in hospital, Eduardo has no recollection of Taylor offering his apologies. Eduardo told Ladbrokes, "All of my weight was on my left leg, and that's why so much damage was caused. Martin Taylor put his boot straight through my leg, not with too much power, but because my weight was on that leg, what happened, happened. If my weight was evenly balanced, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as bad, I'm sure. I've never seen Martin since the incident. I know he came to see me in the hospital, but I have no memory of that. I was rushed to hospital after the incident and seen by an ankle specialist straight away. I can remember the pain. I'll always remember it. At first, it was as if I just twisted my ankle, you know. And then it started burning. It was as if my whole leg was burning. Have your say. Is Martin Taylor's tackle the worst in Premier League history? Let us know in the comments section. Thankfully, the horror challenge was not career-ending, and Eduardo was able to make his comeback appearance almost 12 months later. The Brazilian started and scored twice in the Gunners' 4-0 win over Cardiff City, though Eduardo did pick up a hamstring injury that ruled him out for 2 weeks. After a long setback, another stumbling block was certainly a blow for the free-scoring forward, but Eduardo was just relieved to be back playing football. The former Dynamo Zagreb striker explains it was touch and go as to whether he would be able to make a return to professional football. Eduardo continued, "Once we were in hospital, the doctor wanted to take my boot off. Obviously, it was still attached to my foot as no one could take it off at the time, so the doctor attempted to remove it and I just started to scream. That was the most painful part of it all. I kept screaming no. No, so the doctor stopped, gave me anesthetic. And I went to sleep immediately. After that moment, I remember nothing. I woke up, I didn't know where I was. One guy from Arsenal stayed with me and told me Martin Taylor came to see me and apologize, but I didn't see him. The next day, the doctor came back to me and told me the most important news, don't worry, you will play football again. That was all I needed to hear, and from that moment I was ready to begin my recovery." Eduardo was speaking exclusively to Ladbrokes at their launch of the 5-a-side bet on Crystal Palace v Arsenal.